Hi everyone! Today I will actually be doing part 2, yay, 2 of the Joseon Dynasty words that I started doing before. And I think I'll actually go with whether I want to do a part 3 of this based on what you say. So if you like it, please tell me in the comments, and if you want me to stop because it's annoying, then just tell me that too. And yeah, so I talked way too much in the other one, so this version will probably be a little bit shorter. And unfortunately, yes, I still do have to read off a list because I don't have a good memory, but enough of me talking and let's just go right into it. Go, go! Let's start with, just like last time, I started with Abba Mama, so this time I want to explain to you Oma Mama. It's a difference of one letter, but that one letter actually makes a huge difference, as Oma Mama means like royal mother basically, and it's what a royal child would use to address his or her mother. This is fairly simple. Oma Mama, royal mother, a way for royal children to address their mom. And then kumsang. Kumsang is a way for different people to talk about the current king. It isn't really polite, but people did still use it. So kumsang basically means king. And then kibang. Kibang, you see this a lot in dramas. Kibang is basically a courtesan house in the Joseon Dynasty. And then next, which actually kind of ties with this, is Kinyo or Kiseng, which is a Joseon Dynasty like entertainer. And then Kunju. Oh, I love Kunju. Kunju is princess. It's very simple, just a legitimate daughter of the king, Kunju. And then next is Kukbon. Kukbon is basically another way to say the crown prince. And then, it is, like, it does have kind of a double meaning. It could actually literally mean the nation's root, but, people didn't really use nation's root back then either. So usually when it was used to describe the crown prince. Yep, and then moving on, the next one I have is kun. So kun, like I explained last time, 대군, with the 크르테 in front of it. 크르테 basically means big, like in Chinese characters, like I did explain last time. So basically kun is just a illegitimate son of the king, whereas 대군 is a legitimate son of the king. But all in all, they both basically mean prince. And then next is Kyusu. Kyusu, you might hear this one. Kyusu is basically a young lady, an unmarried young lady or like maiden from, like a notable household. Usually a noble family, but as long as they have like a reputable family, then yeah, she might be called Kyusu. Also, she might be called Dangja. Like Dangja and Kyusu basically mean the same thing. But if we take an example, you might say, like if her name is Taeyeon, let's say, then you could say like Taeyeon Nangja when you're talking to her, if you lived in the Joseon Dynasty. And if you were talking about her when she wasn't there, you could say Kyusu. Like whoever Kyusu or whoever Nangja is how you would use to call them or talk about them. And then next is kunbuin. So kun is meaning prince, and then buin means wife. So basically, if you put it together, it's a prince's wife. And then next is Kunju, which is the legitimate daughter of a crown prince. So basically, Kunju is the daughter of the king, and then Kunju is the daughter of a crown prince. And then next would be Quine. Quine is the way a king would talk about himself when he was in a sitting with his ministers. So basically, let's pretend this is like a royal courtroom and I'm the king. I wouldn't say like 금상이 or 왕이 when I was talking about myself. I would say 과인은 or 과인이, because that was considered like more polite. And Quine technically means like morally deficient one, but you don't really need to know that. So basically, you just need to know that this is the way a king would address himself. And then Kung. This is probably the simplest one on my list today, but Kung actually just means royal palace. Very simple. So this one actually ended faster than I anticipated, and I actually had so much fun recording this one, so hopefully you had fun watching it. And yeah, I hope this helps you in the future when you're, either researching more about the Joseon Dynasty or just like watching a drama about it. So yeah, see you in my next video. Bye!